So I've come to this realization that, well, I've obviously knew that life is short. We all know that life is pretty short. And I just feel like you should always do what makes you happy. Because you don't know how much time you'll have here to do it, you know? So just say whatever you want to say when you want to say it, as long as it's like not hurting anyone, you know? Do what you want to do when you want to do it, you know, as long as it's, you know, of course, something good. And, you know, just be who you want to be. Just be you. It's like, it's so difficult nowadays, and it's like, not only society or whatever, which is us, because we are society. So we're what makes society. So when people say, oh, well, society wants us to look like this, wants us to look like that, wants us to talk like this, talk like that, blah, 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 you're not pretty unless you look this way or that way and whatever. And it's like, well, we are society, like we the people. And if we all think like that and judge people off of things like that, then, you know, it's our fault also, you know, for how we all think in the world, because we all believe that, not all of us, but you know, most of us believe that we have to judge people off of how they look, or how they look basically tells you who they are or how they are and things like that. That's just what we're used to. And I think we're so used to just putting labels on ourselves too, like you know, just like labeling ourselves as whatever so people will know that's what we are. But it's like, why do we have to do that? Like, why can't we just be like, oh, I'm whatever your name is. Oh, I'm Joe, for example. You know, like instead of, oh yeah, I'm the scene kid, or I'm this type of kid, or I'm that type of kid. It's like, just be yourself, be you. I mean, if you're into labels and that's what you are, you know, then, I mean, that's cool too, if that describes you and stuff. But I don't know, I just feel like we should all just be our own type of person, our own thing. Like, just label yourself your name. Like, that should be your label, is your name, and that's all. You know, that's what people should think. Like, hey, you know, that kid is themselves. They say what they want to say. They dress how they want to dress. They do their hair how they want to do it. You know, that's who they are. That's what they are. Not, oh, that's some hipster kid, or that's some scene kids, or whatever. I just feel like we should just stop putting labels on everything. Like, on everything. It's just, I don't know, it's just crazy. I just feel like I've always felt most of my life that I never fell into a category or into a label. All my life, I never have. Never. I never felt like I really fit into any of those. I couldn't really call myself any of those things growing up. I mean, some people would label me certain things, but it's funny because I'll get like 6 different type of labels or 6 different type of, you know, categories and stuff. And I was like, and then people are like, oh, you can't be all those at once, or stupid crap like that. And I'm just like, well, I'm just Zilah. And if Zilah's a mixture of those things, then Zilah's a mixture of those things. That's what I am, whatever. But I'm just me overall. And I really can't stand labels and things like that. Because, like, I don't want a label to define me, you know? Because people like to also put, like, if you're a scene kid or a hipster kid, then you have a certain type of personality, and that's the type of personality all those kids are gonna have. And it's like, that's not how it works. Like, everyone's different. You know, like, I don't know, I'm different day by day. Like, as the days come, I'm just different all the time. Like, one day I'll decide to dress a certain way, the next day I'll dress another way. One day I'll be really outgoing and, you know, out there talking to people, making friends, whatever. Other days I just really want to be by myself, locked up in my room, just thinking or writing or reading a book, things like that. Other days I want to go out and party and have fun, and go crazy with my friends, you know? But I don't know, I just feel like we're all different, and I feel like a lot of people just don't give other people a chance, really. they just don't give people a chance. Like, especially, like, I hate when people feel like because you're a certain label or you fall into a certain category, all your friends have to be that way too, in order for you to be accepted and things like that. Like, I was never accepted into a group at school or anything like that because I wasn't that way or I didn't dress that way. Mostly because it mostly has to do with how you dress and how you look. You know, I didn't look any certain kind of way, I didn't dress any certain kind of way, so I would probably just like go from different groups to different groups because I had, you know, certain friends in those groups, different friends all around in every group. I hung out with like all types of cliques, you know. And I just feel like the whole clique thing in general is just really like really stupid. Like I hate that. It gets on my nerves. Like why do you guys separate yourself? Why do you guys divide yourself? Like, this is what the whole world does. We all divide ourselves by race, by how we look, by how we dress. And I just feel like, why are we divided? We're stronger as one. Like, I feel like everything should just be one unit. I'm not saying you have to be with everyone that you don't like or people you don't care for, but I mean, just in general, I feel like we're all people. We're all people. We're the same species. Hello. No matter how we look or what color we are or how we dress, we're all the same. No matter if you're bisexual, you're gay, if you're straight, if you're pansexual, anything like that. We're all just people still. Period. And I feel like people who feel like they're better or above other people, like people who are sexist or people who are racist and things like that, or homophobic, or they feel like they're better than other type of people, you're not. And you're also just a person. You're just a human. You have two legs like me. You have two arms like me, or whatever. You know, we're the same